Greetings. My name is Dr. Fola. I'm a gastroenterologist and health researcher at UCLA and conduct research on how to prevent colorectal cancer. I am also an advisory board member of Black Health, where I am involved in supporting the development of programming for activities to address health inequities around the world. In the next few minutes, I'll provide a bit of an overview on colorectal cancer, what it is, how it affects Black Americans, the symptoms, and how we prevent it. Mainly, we want everyone to know that colorectal cancer is preventable and that everyone needs to get screened. Colorectal cancer refers to both cancers of the colon and cancers of the rectum. Because these two conditions can cause similar symptoms, occur in close parts of the body, and are treated similarly, we refer to them together as colorectal cancer. Colorectal cancer starts as a polyp, which is a small tissue growth in the lining of the colon or rectum. Polyps are very common, and many of us will develop at least one in our lifetime. However, some polyps have the potential over years to transition into cancers. The goals of colorectal cancer screening are to remove these polyps before they turn into cancer and to find cancers early enough when they are still curable. Many people don't realize that colorectal cancer is the third most common cancer in the United States. It is also the second most common cause of cancer-related deaths in men and women. Black individuals, unfortunately, have the highest number of colorectal cancer diagnoses in the United States each year. We are also more likely to die from this disease than individuals in other racial and ethnic groups. The good news, however, is that colorectal cancer is largely preventable. It is recommended that everyone undergo screening, and there is strong evidence that screening prevents cancers and saves lives. Currently, there are many recommended strategies for colorectal cancer screening. People who have had colorectal cancer in their family should be screened with colonoscopy. However, if there is no history of colorectal cancer in your family, you can pick from any of these screening options. Some options are stool-based tests like the FIT kit and Cologuard that you can perform at home. Others are imaging tests like CT colonography. These test options are less invasive, but do require colonoscopy to find polyps and cancers if they are abnormal. And there's also colonoscopy, which is the most common screening test and gives doctors, like me, the opportunity to find and remove polyps at the same time. It's important to talk to your doctor about the best screening test option for you. The age to start screening is also very important. Recently, we have seen colorectal cancer affect younger Americans. While we once thought of this disease as the disease of 60 and 70-year-olds, we are now seeing more and more cases in people in their 40s and 50s. The rise in early cases has led the medical community to change recommendations about when to start screening. If you have a family history of colorectal cancer, you should begin screening at age 40 or sometimes even earlier. So it's important to mention this family history to your doctor. If you do not have a family history of colorectal cancer, you should begin screening at age 45. Most colorectal cancers are asymptomatic, which is why screening is so important. People who have symptoms of colorectal cancer need more urgent evaluation and should not wait for the screening age. The symptoms of colorectal cancer include blood in the stool, change in the shape of the stool, new constipation, new diarrhea, new abdominal pain, and iron deficiency. If you have one of these symptoms at any age, you should talk to your doctor about getting a colonoscopy. The work that Black Health is doing in Black communities around the country will help us bring more awareness to colorectal cancer and beat this disease. Right now, colorectal cancer screening rates are too low in Black communities. We are also more likely to ignore the symptoms of colorectal cancer until it is too late. For both reasons, we are dying too early and too often from this disease. Knowledge is power, and everyone should feel empowered to take control of their own health. Make colorectal cancer screening a priority for you, your family, and your loved ones.